All right, we've got some of those dreaded word problems that everybody warns you about, and but they're not too bad. We have to read this scenario, and we're going to come up with a system of equations. Okay? It says the sum of two numbers is 97. Their difference, so the difference between the two numbers is 7. So this is subtraction, this is addition. Sum is plus, difference minus. Find the numbers. Okay? If I don't know something, it's a variable. So x and y. I'm going to call those numbers x and y. It says the sum of two numbers is 97. Is, that should key you into an equal sign, is 97, is 7. So the sum, x plus y, is 97. Okay? So we write an equation. Because we don't know what x and y are, we write an equation to symbolize what that thing is saying. Okay? And by itself, if we only had that equation, we couldn't find out what x and y were. We could figure out some possibilities. So if x is 1, then that means y would have to be 96. If x is 5, y would have to be 92 to add up to 97. But we also know something else. We know the difference, x minus y, has to be 7. And hopefully you see from this system here, it is set up for elimination. You could do substitution, some of you substitution people out there, but it's perfectly set up to eliminate y, and so we will add this bottom equation to eliminate y. And so I get x plus x, that's 2x. 97 plus 7 is 104. Divide by 2, and I get x is 52. So one of the numbers is 52. So then I can take it back to one of the original equations. X plus y is 97. And I know that x is 52 now. So 52 plus whatever y is needs to be 97. So if you do 97 minus 52, you don't get 30 something, you get 45. Man, struggling. 45. So my answer, I'm going to write it as a pair, 45, or 52 and 45. Okay. So let's think about it. 52 plus 45, the sum of those numbers is 97. Check. It's that. And then 52 minus 45 is 7. Check. So it fulfills both requirements. Those are the two numbers. But this, it's kind of like a riddle that it asks us to solve. On to the next one. One number exceeds, so that means it is greater than another number by 25. Their sum is 59. What are the two numbers? So I'm going to call the numbers x and y because I don't currently know what they are. But what I do know, so I'm going to start with this one, their sum. That's how we do a sum, x plus y, is 59. So there's one equation, and that's the easier one to write. Now let's look at the next one, the other one. One other number exceeds another number by 25. So let's say that x is the big number. That's just going to be y plus 25. Okay? So if I have a number and I make it 25 bigger, I would get the other number, right? A number plus 25 is x. Okay, and this one, you could make it be elimination if you wanted, but it's set up really well to substitute. I know what x is, so I can plug it into that equation. So this blue box represents x. So when I come to x in that equation, I don't need to write just x, I can write now y plus 25. Why would I do that? Because now that first equation, since I have substituted for the original x, it only has it only has one unknown in it. 2y plus 25 equals 59. I'll subtract 25 from both sides. 2y equals 34. Divide by 2, and you get y is 17. So there's one of my solutions. Okay. And then I'm going to go back up to this equation right here, which says that x is just y plus 25. remember, one variable is 25 more than the other. So x is 17 plus 25, and that is 42. Okay. So let's check our answer. You can do this with any system. Just plug them back in. 42, put that here, plus 17. Is that 59? Yes, it is. And then 42, is that 17 plus 25? Yes, it is. Okay, so that's my solution, 42, 17. All right. Next video we'll do 13 and 14.